Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to the last of the Decan videos I have for you. This is the hashtag Decan Walk 2023. This is the very last spread Marlene Teresa created on her video this morning. We are in Pisces, the third Decan of Pisces. It's the Ten of Cups. It is Mars, which is the Tower card, in Pisces, which is the Moon card. So you have the Ten of Cups, the Moon card, and the Tower card. I talked about all that in yesterday's video. Today is March 11th, 2024. I will post Marlene Teresa's video below. And I think that's all the upkeep I need. I've already done the spread. This is, my Mermaid Tarot, because I never use it. I love it. It's by Lisa Robertson. This is the book, illustrated by Julie Dillon. The book is humongous, as is all the Wheel decks and book sets. Don't really read the book. Don't really use this deck. I did edge it in this, like, teal. Beautiful. And then I have the Water Blessings affirmation cards by Aquapertum. This is a rock pool deck mini. I've been busy tonight, so I just pulled the cards and haven't looked at them until I sat down here to do the video with you guys. So we're going to look at them together. So the Oracle card, the affirmation card I pulled, was this beautiful shell. And I got Pearl and Shell. Acknowledge your role as the wise one to stay open and give forth only love. Interesting. So Marlene Teresa's video, she doesn't ever show the spread, but she shows a link to the spread, which is right here. And according to her video, she will be coming out with a book that has all these, which I'm excited for. I started copying them myself, and then I just it got out of hand. So I didn't finish it. So it's nice that she's going to have a book with them all on there. So she's got 8 cards. And it's funny because she's got it written as the Rainbow Tower, which Mars is the Tower card. So that's interesting. There's 8 cards, and I have them all here in a stack because I don't have the room to spread them out. The bottom one is the first one. This is the last one. So, I did do a meditation. I did pull the cards. I just haven't looked at any of them, which is per usual for me. So let's look at number 1 is the Catalyst. And it is the Knight of Swords. Interesting. I've been pulling a lot of knights lately. That's interesting. And it's funny because that would be like, you know, the knight is before the king. So it would be kind of the start of something. The start of maturity level there, which I find interesting. Number 2, 3, and 4 is rebuild with these. So 2, 3, and 4 are rebuild with these. Oh my god. We have the Devil card, the 6 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. I find that interesting. Very interesting. Because here we have the 6 of Swords, which is basically moving on to a better day. And we have the 10 of Swords, which is that ending. And if you notice, there is almost look like the spirit coming out of the, it is a spirit coming out, his spirit coming out of the tends out of the body. I think the devil card is there to act as a push to, you need to rebuild with these guys because this will just keep you trapped. So you have to navigate through the Ten of Swords and into the Six of Swords. If that makes any sense. It makes sense in my mind, but who knows what's going on in there. But yeah, that makes sense to me. Number 5, 6, and 7 is the happy place. What is my happy place? So 5, 6, and 7 are the 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, which is my forever stalker card, and the 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Because I say the 5 of Wands is my forever stalker card simply because every deck I've ever had from every single deck, I pull this card all the time. Throughout the year, all the time. Doesn't matter what deck I'm using. It's always there. And usually, when I'm pulling the 5 of Wands, because I see the 5 of Wands as a reflection of self. Self-sabotage. Unaware. And there's different parts of self competing to be top dog, number one, whatever. And I actually see that kind of here in lately. The 5 of Cups has also been a card that stalked me. Where I see this as I'm literally sabotaging myself. And every time I pull one or both of these cards, that's usually the answer or the response that it's there for, is to remind me, hey, you're doing this again, you're self-sabotaging. Or you're having this inner dialogue with self that you don't need to have. There's no point in fighting you. And then the 3 of Pentacles, I've been getting that a lot lately. It's basically learning to work well with others. And I find it interesting that these come up in my happy place because a lot of times people feel comfortable in the whole, like, okay, so I grew up in an abusive home. I grew up not really understanding the concept of happiness. And as I became an adult and I went out and did my own thing, it took me very, very long time to realize I was happiest when I was miserable. And that kind of sets that tone here. With these 2 cards especially, is like, my happy place is the known. The thing I know is, down in the bottoms, in the valley. So I found that quite interesting. And then the 3 of Pentacles reminds me that, learn to work well with others, learn to be part of a group, part of a community. And maybe that's what it's referring to, as I need to get back to my community. And I've actually had that come up quite a bit lately. And I decided this year to do the heart walk because of the heart issues I've been having. And I've kind of slacked off on training for that. So that's interesting that pops up again here. And I just find it very fascinating that all 3 of these popped up in the happy place cards. Number 8, what lies beneath? I'm almost afraid to look. The Ace of Swords. And I've been getting that a lot lately too. That's very interesting to me. The Ace of Swords is Aces are the beginning of something, and the swords to me is the beginning of the mind, a thought, coming to fruition, or beginning an idea, of something. So, and maybe me just saying what I just said about all of this is that thought process starting to maybe even shift and change a bit to where it's not so gloomy, for lack of a better word. Um, but that is my Decan spread. And you know what? It's weird because every time I've done one of these spreads, I'm like, this seems too spot on. It's crazy. And I'm going to say that again. It's always seems spot on. It always seems to slap me across the face no matter what deck I use for this Decan spreads. Marlena Teresa hits it out of the park with these spreads, and every time I'm shocked and amazed and awed at how accurate they are. But that's all I have. This is my final Decan video for the final Decan of Pisces, the final Decan of all of them. We've done this for a year. I cannot believe that. So insane. But if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.